Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Crazy D's Equipment. We are here today in Liberal, Kansas for the Keating Tractor Show. We're celebrating the 100th year of the John Deere, and there's lots of stuff to do here today, folks. There's bouncy houses, there's food, there's of course hundreds of tractors to look at, tons of people. We're going to take you along on our adventure and see what we can find. Hi everyone, we're here with Mr. Burdett. He is with us from Ulysses, Kansas, and brought us a case and a sea full of deers. You tell us a little bit about your tractor?
Sure will. I bought this over in Udall, Kansas off a guy. He had bought it for the tiller that was on the back of it, so
Okay.
he sold it to me because the clutch was out of it.
Okay.
And I brought it home and had it running within, I think, the first hour I had it home, and then
Wow.
I split it, put a clutch in it then later that week and had it up and going.
So
and
good
I
purchase.
I use it around my place to mow and run the rear blade and that stuff. So
Okay, all right, and we'll wait for the train to go by. We've got a little bit of choo-choo in the back. And how long have you had it?
I've had about a year now, 2 years,
Okay.
actually 2 years, sorry.
Is
Yeah.
this part of a collection? Do you collect?
I
or-
have two. I have a 35 John Deere B, and I have this case. And I always kind of, growing up, I always liked cases and John Deere both. So we had both of them, and that's what we kind of had around. So
Okay,
just-
all right.
Yep.
Well, and you said you use it for just mowing and basic.
Yep. I actually found a original case pull type mower to put behind it, so that's what I use on it.
All right.
Yep.
And you bought it around Udall?
Udall. Yep.
That's
Sure
where I
did.
grew up around, right
Oh,
about
okay.
10 miles from there in Belle
Okay.
Plaine, little bitty town.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know
Yep.
the area really well.
Yep.
That's really neat.
So
That's
that's where
crazy.
it come from. It had been on a farm there its whole life, according to the guy I got it from. So
It's usually how it goes, isn't it?
Yep.
Usually a one owner, and then you stumble upon it. There's something, small wrong with it that they don't want to fix, and
Right.
then you end up getting a really good
well,
deal.
that
That's
was the
great.
thing. He said the guy had just overhauled it, put a head on it, done all kinds of work to it, and then they was running that tiller, and the clutch went out, and they just let it sit.
Wow,
So that's the way to get them.
that is the way to get them cheaper. That's
That's right.
definitely for sure. It's a good-looking tractor. You even got did you put a new seat on it yourself, or did they?
No, that's a new cushion on there, and
Okay.
got that. It had a Ford 8N seat on it, which was kind of sacrilegious, so I made sure I changed that.
What made you decide to bring a case today instead of your deer?
Well, I'll tell you what, deer let me down this morning, so
Uh-oh.
yep, she sunk her float in the carburetor, which I've been having trouble with it, so I
Okay.
figured, well, we'll just load the case up only and take it. So
Case for the win, Dave. Case for the win. All right. Well, thank you very much for
Thank
sharing
you.
that with us, Mr. Burdett.
good to meet you
Good
too.
to meet you too.
Okay, Ange, we're going to have to make a change of plans here.
Okay.
So instead of doing it like we've done this show so many years in a row, where we get the interviews and do all that with the tractors, we're going to have to do it a little bit different this year. People are spread out and the guys aren't at their tractors and stuff.
Yeah, it's great. There's so many things to do out
There's
here.
so many-
It's hard to stand
I
still.
think we just take the guys along. We got one interview
Right.
that hopefully Doc has shared. I think this time, I think the rest of the video, what we need to do is let's just take them along with us. Enjoy the show.
Okay.
Let's check out the show. Let's do a walkthrough of everything that there is to look at. Cars, the trucks, the tractors, and we'll talk about what there is and
For sure. 'cause
what's going on.
Everybody who couldn't attend this year, we want to show them what's
Yeah.
available so they do not miss out for next year.
Yeah,
This is, I think, safe to say that it's probably at least doubled since we were here
Oh, yeah.
last year.
Yeah, every year it gets a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger
Yeah.
and stuff. So
Definitely more presenters, way more to look at. All right, let's get going. Let's get started.
let's get up at the beginning of this tractor row and let's work our way down.
Sounds good.
So we got quite a few John Deere D's this year, because like we talked about in the thing, that it's the 100th anniversary of the John Deere D. But this year's a big year in farm machinery. It's also the 100th year of the Farm All and 100th year of Gleaner. So this is a big year. So these are all Jerry's, I believe. Well, that one is, and I think that one's up there's Jerry's. I think that's Jerry's pulling tractor. We've interviewed Jerry in about every video that we've been up here.
Yes.
So, but there you go. It's in the 1950s, and it's for sale. If somebody's wanting one.
I would buy it, but you would never be my friend again.
Well, I like the John Deere D. I don't know. I mean, this is clearly the superior D tractor. Clearly. So, you know, but for sure. And then this is old on style D.
It's almost 100 years old.
Yeah,
It's the
34. Yeah, it's getting up there. On styled little B. Tiny little thing.
What do we have over here?
We got
Loader tractor.
a little Davis loader. What's that little Davis loader on it? David loaders were built in Kansas. This cracks me up over here.
What's that?
Well, got some hit and misses. Got a 318 and a Cub Cadet. Christopher would be all about that 318. He loves those Johnnies like that. No, just a little while ago, I sold one of the 950 or an 850 on the lot, John Deere, for a mowing tractor. And here's one up at the show. So, on style John Deere A.
This is almost 100 years old.
Yep. So. So for everybody wondering what happened to the Silver King that we bought on auction, here it is. That was the Silver King that came from that one auction. It's now up here. Sure. Oh, looks good with the new rubber on the back. The kids go by here. Little Caterpillar.
I'd really like to find one that's 100 years old.
Well, I think we can probably do that here pretty soon. Look at that. 73.
It's crazy how far things have come.
I know. Look at that combine compared to this. I can't even get this thing in the screen. It's so big.
I don't think I'd even be tall enough to get on the stairs that fold down.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that machine is so massive. little 40, you know,
You just say little.
little 40. It's a little, you know.
In comparison, yes.
And it looks, I mean, it almost fit in the bin of the other combine.
This Moline is pretty.
Yeah, that Moline is pretty. W30.
What year is this?
2235. There's a whole lot of those out this way.
What
They
year
did a
is
whole
it?
lot of during the Dust Bowl and stuff. These boys did an awful lot of farming out here.
How old is this one?
Huh? 30s.
So we're getting closer to 100 years old.
Yeah. That's a military Oliver. I think it's an 88.
It's another really pretty Moline.
Yeah, Molines are pretty. If you want 100 years old, come over here.
We can always call.
So the one at the very beginning is a 24, or is a 52, and this one here is a 24.
Okay, so this is going to be the closest to the
100 years old. And that's a Spoker D, which means the flywheel has spokes, it's not solid.
Well, I'm not trying to be an idiot, but how does this start?
Right here. Gotta throw that flywheel.
You got to turn it?
Yeah, you gotta throw it by hand. Throw that flywheel is how you start this one.
Okay. And then hope the tractor doesn't drive off on its
Well,
own?
you don't have it in gear, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but you see this one here, he's kind of done it in this, set this up for parades. So the 24 to the, he drives the electric start 53 up there. But he's got them all together. So you've got the 24, then you got, you know, solid flywheel on style D, and it's tied to the next one up, tied to the next one up, where the rubber tire came out. And I noticed none of the tractors that are tied to, as you see, he's made little steering arms so they'll steer. So they'll steer when he pulls them, but none of them have fuel in the sediment bulb. And then this is the tractor that he drives. And you can see it's linking fuel. So this is the one that drives, the 52. So
And they all start with
this one starts on the electric start one. And then he just tows all these in the parade.
okay.
Great team, 316. But yeah,
That's really neat.
yeah. So, but 2255 Oliver with a diesel cat engine in it.
Don't get run over.
This is a 37
This
L
is
case, but look at this. This is like the one I got that I want to sell. Someone who's made an aftermarket electric start on it. And that's kind of what someone started to do on the one I had, because this wouldn't have been electric start, it would have been hand crank originally. So that's pretty cool. I like that.
Right here.
Yep, that would have how you normally would have started it, the old hand crank. So
I don't think I've seen this. What is this all about?
So this is they've got steel wheels on it, but you wrap it in rubber tire so you can drive it on concrete for parades and stuff.
Okay.
So yeah.
So this is kind of bolted on there? Or?
Yeah, they're just bolted on there, yeah.
So it's like a flat tire, and then they just kind of roll it over?
Just cut the tread off of a regular tire.
Oh,
and then
it's
just
actually bolted on.
Yeah, just
too.
bolted on here, yeah.
That's
Just drill
really
the holes
cool.
and bolt it on, yeah.
I don't know why I've never noticed that before.
So,
but
yeah.
I don't think I've noticed that.
Yep.
Have we seen tractors? I mean, you have, I'm sure.
Yeah, yeah. I think we've probably seen them that way before. So yeah. So, but yeah. Well, let's go up here this way a little bit.
Okay.
We haven't seen all the other interesting stuff that's found its way here.
That's really neat, but did it do any good?
Yeah, a little Boland's little garden tractor.
So it's a tiller, essentially.
Yeah, so yeah, basically for doing garden work. Yep. John Deere hit and miss.
What is that?
Huh?
What is that?
That's for it's just a little one-cylinder motor basically for early powering farm before electricity.
Okay.
So that's electric riding mower way before, from the 70s. This electric thing that they're pushing now is nothing new. I mean, we've had electric cars since the turn of the century, electric mowers since forever. Yeah, nothing new.
You know what I think is crazy is you have this little bitty car like this, and then you didn't have, I don't remember seeing anything little until the little hamster cars came out.
Yep, that thing is pretty nifty.
Yeah, it's really neat. Was that made here? It couldn't have been. It's probably, well,
Yeah.
it's British, is it?
No, it's made here. Look at the book right there. There's a little book on the front. See?
Indiana.
Made in Indiana.
Oh wow, that's neat. You can tell how old this manual is just by looking at the print.
Yeah, they made these things in Hampton, Ohio. Hampton, Ohio.
Ohio?
Yep. And they actually, I think this here was the company that sold them.
Oh, this company that
okay.
sold them.
They
Okay.
sold them.
All right.
But most of them were advertised in all the older Pumper Mechanics
Oh, the proper. Oh, the old.
had ads in them.
Okay.
This here's a 61. I've got the regular 62, but I got it on the shelf. I won't get damaged.
Yeah.
But I
That's
think
really
that there were
neat.
just some sales.
Just some sales information.
Together. But, they started out with the three. You know, they started out with this one, then they went to this one, and then started making the third one. And then in the 70s, they changed hands, and they couldn't compete with the big manufacturers because of all the cars they needed to supply testing. You know, for like the dummy testing, dummies they put in the windshield, that kind of stuff.
Right.
And they couldn't compete, so they just started selling them like off-road, golf carts. And then you could buy an electric kit to put with it, make it run motor.
Okay.
And all but before, like this here, is actually made in Iowa.
Have you ever driven it in the rain?
No, in fact, today's the first time I even ever got wet. 40 years and years ago, and I just don't take it out on bad weather. But
Yeah.
after I restored it, of course, over in Colorado, I had to go through the mission, get a mission run.
Okay.
And of course, it was kind of bad because the guy had no idea. You know, in all those books, he didn't know what, you know.
Right.
He goes, well, do you know how much? I said, hey, this thing is designed to slow, run really rich. You can't breathe the exhaust or nothing. And so he come up with something. And he goes, oh, it's a little bit rich. Well, I can fix that. You know? So he let me go ahead and turn in the main jet a little bit and it passed.
That's cool. Yeah, I was just wondering.
I figured that's kind of cool, you know, part so I just leave the sticker on there.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
now, you know, I don't have to have it now.
Right.
Collector's stuff.
That's really neat. That'd be a car perfect for my size.
Yeah. Right up your alley.
Yeah. Mayra.
Yeah, Mayroth. Made in Dodge City. Little Alice G. I love those old international trucks.
It's very square.
Yeah, it was the 70s. Everything was very square.
Except for the people.
No, they were pretty square too.
What's
Oh,
that,
my.
the decade of love?
Oh my, a few more.
Got a Farmall, Massey Ferguson. What else is up there? A Moline?
Got a Moline, an International W9. Yeah. So yeah. That's how you do it.
Well, that's
Well,
going to be tricky getting those unloaded.
That's going to be fun. They are going to have fun. Okay.
Thanks so much for joining us today at the 6th Annual Keating Tractor Show. We hope you had just as much fun watching it as we did participating. We appreciate your feedback. Give us a like, give us a comment, subscribe to the channel, and we hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.